Alright, what's up, everybody? This is The Last Door, Episode 3, Season 1. We got... What was the name of this? The Four Witnesses. That's the name of this episode. Previously on Last Door, Death of Anthony. Yeah, we already got all that. Skip. All is darkness. All is cold. All is silence. Okie dokie. We fall out of a coffin. I think I'm going to do what I did in the last episode, which is I'm just going to hold off. I'm not going to read, but, okay, here's what I mean. I will read as much of the dialogue that characters have as much as possible, but as far as, notes, I don't think I'm going to read the notes. I'll let the game kind of hold off on moving ahead, but I'm not going to read the notes. So, I'll leave enough time to where you can pause it and you can resume without anything happening. And whoa, what's that? That looks kind of trippy on the TV. See, I beat these 4 episodes earlier, not today, but a while ago on the handheld mode, and I'm just seeing I see the fog is kind of, I don't know, I can tell it's pixels, but it's got an interesting shade. I still haven't played Season 2, though, of this. And as a matter of fact, I've told myself to wait to not play Season 2 until we got to it on my video. So that gives me incentive to actually do these videos so I can hurry up and play Season 2, because I actually am really interested in what Season 2 looks like. Jeremiah, we must talk. With your mother deceased, arrangements have to be made regarding your upbringing. A man of my position and responsibility can't take the time to look after a young boy. First thing in the morning, you will depart for Scotland. I am sending you to study at the St. Gallo boarding school in Aberdeen. You need not bother to write, as I will not have time to read your letters. Okay, Dad. I don't know, Dad. Okie doke, another fog. I'll explain a little bit as to why I've been gone for so long, and why I just started to post videos out of nowhere and kind of relatively fast. I will explain in a little bit. Still no letters for you, Devitt. Please do not persist any further. I'll try to wait till we get to a part where I can actually explore, because there's a lot of exploring to be done on this map, so I'll wait till we start exploring for me to explain. But right now, I'm just going to try to get everything. Hopefully this won't take long. I'm going to try to speedrun, in a sense, this one. Because there's not really a whole lot of, achievements to get on this one. This one's pretty... This is actually no, Memories is my favorite episode, but this one I like because of its color and atmosphere. This episode has, Oh, I didn't read. Shoot. Darn. I was distracted. Anyways... I like this episode because of its color. There's a lot of dark to it because it's basically at night and you don't really get to see, there's no sunlight at all in this level. I don't think. Maybe there is right where I am right now, but other than that, what is happening? There's not anything else. My head is pounding. I feel so weak and thirsty. If I don't drink water soon, I will faint. Dear Lord, where am I? Well, you see, you're in a place in England, apparently, or in Europe. I really hope if they make a Season 3, they kind of let Jeremiah be the hero. Well, they kind of have to, but I really hope that if they do make a Season 3, I don't... See, here's my thing with Season 2 compared to Season 1. Season 2 felt like it had a lot more story than it did, actual, gameplay. And don't tell me, don't get me wrong, the story was what made it good. It's just I don't feel like the whole game should have been heavily story based. The second season was supposed to help tell you what happened and what's happening in the background and who is doing what and all that stuff and what all is happening, how we got to the situation at the end that we did. But it just, I don't know. It to me it felt like season 2 kind of it overstayed its welcome in some sense. I'm in a city. Is it Aberdeen? How could I have escaped? To me, it just felt like the second season took longer to beat than the first one. Not because there was too much content, but it felt like there was a lot of backtracking, and it felt like there was a lot of not really needed. Like, it felt like there was some padding. And that's why I don't really. I hope they don't do it too much in the third one where they. I didn't even. Hold on. Young man, can you please tell me where I am? Okay, douche. I don't know. It just felt like in the second season I was going back and forth from a lot of places because you have a big open world map kind of deal, but you only get to like go to specific locations, and you kind of have to go to them multiple times because you get like it's like kind of like Zelda. Like if you don't have an item, you can't really go further, so you have to go to other places to go get said item, and then you have to come back. And I'm not saying that's bad, but that to me, I feel like it happened a lot. Although I've played the second season so much, so I guess I might be just over exaggerating in my brain. It could be. I don't know. We'll see whenever I play season 2. Please, sir, could you give me some water? This ain't a charity, tough. I only sell to the paying customers, so cough up or get out. Well, okay. Well, I mean, hold on. You have money. Otherwise, you wouldn't have taken a trip to the boarding school unless you just magically lost all your money when you got knocked out. I don't see what happened to it. An indigent in ragged clothing sits leaning against the brickwork. A young man sleeps under a filthy blanket. And this is the sums. A young woman suffers difficulty breathing. Horse meat for sale. There is a man staring at me from amidst the crowd. Something in his countenance seems strange to me. Please, I need water. Get out of here, drunk. See, I don't know. I still have yet to this day understood what that means. Because you would think that if you needed water, that would kind of be important. I don't see how that has anything to do with getting drunk. I don't know. I'm pretty ignorant of that. But I don't know. That to me is weird. Alright. Well, anyways, we gotta keep an eye on this dude right here, because he's gonna run away. Like that. Alright, well, peace out. Please, ma'am, could you tell me where I am? You don't know where you are? Where you're at? Why, this is the Old Nicole Street Rookery, a darker, more decrepit place like never there was. But that's in London. How could I have arrived in this slum? I don't know. You ask me? From the pipe flows grimy water full of soot. How? Okay. The water's foul odor is repulsive, but I am overcome with thirst. Nice. And he passes out. I was about to say, if he didn't pass out right then and there, I would have been surprised, because usually he doesn't even make it to the walkway. This game looks really good compared to the other two versions. But there's a lot of stuff that can be said that's unique about the other two versions, the original and the collectors. But, you know, everybody has their opinions. I must have fainted. It is dangerous to be in Old Nicole at night. I should make my way out as quickly as possible. Okay, dokie. Go to see the achievement. And, we'll go do the achievement thing real quick. And then we'll go to the fog. The mist. Oh boy. Also, the eye. You know, I never really paid much attention to it because I always figured it was supposed to be for a scary effect, but it is kind of weird how the clouds are red. I wonder if that has something to do with the Simurgh. Because, like, the Simurgh, it watches over all the people that have been in the Vale, but, like, the Vale is just supposed to be mist. I don't know if it's, like, an underworld type thing or something like that. So I don't see how that has any relevance with the real world, but I guess you can also say that he's not technically in the real world at this point. Let's see. Dr. Wakefield is here to see you, Mynheer. Show him in hers. Show him in hers. I gotta work on a German accent. I can't do one. Where's Terrorizer when you need him? It is about your patient, is it not? There is no trace of him. He hasn't shown up for his last few sessions. I've been to his house, of course. His landlady assured me he went on a trip weeks ago and hasn't come back home. He kept the destination to himself because that's kind of privacy, bro. Then it is happening as a feared. I don't know why I went Scottish. What do you mean? I'm sorry, my dear friend. I first thought of this when you described your sessions with David, but I did not want to upset you without need, as I had hoped for the best. Now I am afraid my suspicions could be true. I mean, he could be Scottish German. There are some things that I will have to verify first, though. I promise that I will contact you as soon as I have learned anything important. Please, doctor, it is of the utmost importance that no one else knows of this matter. You have my total discretion. Okie dokie. I think I have enough time now to explain what's been going on and why I haven't taken so long. Season 1, Episode 3, boys. The Four Witnesses. So, my cousin came back from overseas recently, and we've all been wanting to talk to him, and the whole family has basically just wanted to see him, and that was kind of why I've been out for a while, because he was here for quite a bit. And, it was just... when you haven't seen somebody for so long, you kind of want to be with them, especially if you guys hanged out a lot, and we were just, chilling for a good portion of the time. I took off of work, using my vacation, of course. I didn't play hooky. I took off time. I took off some time, and I think I took off about 5 days worth of the entire time that I had, I think. I went over there every Friday and we hanged out and stuff, but other than that, I think I only took off work for 4 days, 5 days, I think. And yeah, I just wanted to see him, and that was who was doing my video on the Mario Kart. So and nobody knows his name, and so if you wanted to figure out who it is, that's tough luck, because I ain't telling you. It's kind of important business that I'd rather not get in trouble with. So, we'll leave it at that. I feel like I have been walking these streets for hours. Surely I must be close to finding my way out of this labyrinth. How do you think that? But yeah, so he came back, and I've just been one to hang out with him, and that was why this has taken so long. As a matter of fact, this is the first week or second week it's been since he left again. So, yeah. And there's this creepy-ass dude in the alleyway. A rusty old oil lamp sits empty in the corner. No, it does not belong to anybody. You're welcome to take it if you like. I'm not sure what good it'll do you without any oil, though. Well, I mean, I know where to find some oil, so you can just shut your face and let the real boys take care of business. Do you hear them? It's the crows searching for the moans of the weak and dying. They're calling to each other. They must have found something. Could you please help me instead of acting suspicious? These streets are so confusing to navigate. I am afraid I have lost my way. Could you direct me out? Yes, lost one, I can give you direction. I have been gifted with the second sight. I can peer deep into your past and in the tapestry of your fate. Would you like me to close my eyes so yours may be opened? I haven't a penny to pay you. I need you to help me, but I haven't a penny to pay you. Money is no matter here. Come close to me now, child. She's going to touch us. She's going to touch us. Okay, so there's also another achievement. I'm not going to do it because it takes way too much time. Oh my gosh. No! I did not realize that, but the eye of the bird is in the wood. This is the first time I've ever noticed that. That's a really cool detail. So that must mean this board is on the Simurgh's face. That's crazy. So then what's on the eye? The scream. It begs you to escape. Must it shrieks... Mute. It shrieks your lost name, sharp, painful, and burning. Its voice is one you know. So basically, the achievement is you have to get all 5 of the different cards, and you can only get up to 3 each time you go through this chapter. So that means you have to... If I get the first 3, like this, the Walker, you have embarked upon a great journey, but this path has been walked by you before. You step in your own footprints inside the circle of fire. And then, let's say this one. The mask. Empty eyes stare at you, and a voiceless mouth calls you. Its lips twist and snarls with what it has seen, what is still to be seen, and you think it is a stranger's face, but it is your own. And then there's two other ones. I can't remember what they are, but you get. Oh, the mask is one of them, and then there's another one. But yeah, you basically have to find all 5 of those cards, and then that's an achievement. Big whoop. I don't understand, what does it all mean? I can't unpick these and the threads you have woven into destiny are too tight, child, but you will. Oh yes, you will. It is not for me to say, but for you to discover. Remember that in the fig, we see only what is closest to us. The bird remains in the distance. If you wish to leave, you must follow the path of the bird. No more direction can I give. I must go. You will need a map to guide your steps. And so I shall find a map then. But yeah, so I just hanged out with my cousin for a good portion of the time, and what else did I do? We did the Mario Kart thing. I recorded a little bit of Luigi's Mansion, which is a video I'm going to have out after this one. I'm not trying to get it out super soon, because I want to, make the play. I want to get the video quality of Luigi's Mansion right, because I want to make it to where, how can I explain? I want it to be like how I do it every year. See, I'll explain this a little bit more in the video I'm making on Luigi's Mansion, but basically I play it every year on Halloween, and I've been doing that for like 3 years or 4 years now. It's basically tradition. But, yeah, I'm trying to like get good quality of a video for Luigi's Mansion first before I do anything with it, and it will hopefully come out before October 31st. If it comes out on October 31st, though, that'd be pretty dope, because that's a scary game on a scary day. But anyways, so yeah, I've been busy. I've been, trying to do some stuff, and I've also had a bunch of stuff to do and work-related stuff, and I just, hold on, I can't remember, does it? Okay, that's always a weird puzzle, I never really got it, but, yeah, I've just had stuff to do. I've got a job still, and I've still got to do some stuff to help out with other people, and that's why I've kind of been a little busy. And as a matter of fact, I was actually supposed to have this video already done a few days ago. I'm recording on the, what's the day? I know it says it on my computer, but I don't trust it. It's the 17th, so really this video should have already been out by now, but I've been so tired, and I've been really just busy. I've been wanting to relax, kind of, and I, really shouldn't be doing that, because I really don't, I have tons of free time, and I really could have gotten this out if I wanted to. It's just I was really kind of wanting to play some Smash, and I was willing to do a lot of other stuff and just relax, and it helped kind of rejuvenate me, and it's a good thing, I guess, I waited, because now I have more energy to do this video. And I am on a weekend now, so it's not like I'm rushing nothing. This can go as long as it wants, in my honest opinion. I want to get it done in under 40 minutes this time, but, it is what it is. But yeah, so that's why I haven't been doing videos a whole lot. Since when was the last video? I know I released 2 videos earlier, but I haven't done a whole lot with, wait, did I already get oil? I collected some of the oily water in my gin bottle. Oh, I realized I haven't been reading. Oh well. Don't bother me, done. You may keep your miserable kingdom. You may keep my miserable kingdom, my bad. You may keep my spike-encrusted jewels. Stay there as you will and stare into my eyes. I am a shadow's shadow and will not disappoint. Hold on. What? Okay. Yep. But yes, I plan on getting one more video out before October is over. Hopefully. If I can. The boarded up window of a rundown house. Dust smears the glass, preventing me from seeing the interior. I've also been wanting to collaborate with some people. You know, just like random YouTubers, random Twitch streamers I've seen, friends, anybody really. I don't know. I kind of want to do something with somebody. It's a glass sensor. Liquids are poured into the top and then impurities removed through a valve at the bottom. To me, I don't feel like this is really that much of a job kind of deal. I just want to do this for fun. I mean, YouTube is basically a hobby, but, you know, I am trying to make it kind of somewhat professional anyway. I pour the contents into the bottle, or I pour the contents of the bottle into the essencer. The oil floats on the surface. When I open the valve, it will drain. I will drain the water until all the water has been removed. That's it. I've extracted all the water. I really kind of hope that if I were to get more subscribers and if I were to get more people that actually watch my videos, I would definitely come back and do this like series again sometime in the future because I really, really want to get this series more recognition. I fill the lamp with oil. I hope it'll be enough to last the night. Well, it's basically an infinity lamp, so I really don't think you have to worry about that. Because it doesn't matter how much you put in there. He basically has a fucking lamp that lasts for the entire night and longer. Although, I guess in the sense of what he's doing, it's kind of... Hold on. It's kind of, quick, I guess. I always wonder what an oil lamp kind of looked like. I guess I never really used a lamp that was, you know, needs a fire inside it or oil. I think they're kind of neat. Alright, let's go see this creepy weirdo. Alright, this is also another achievement. I'm going to try to do this one and see if I can. If I can't, I'll explain what it is. But if I can, you'll be able to see what I do. And there's a reason why I didn't follow this guy to begin with. Okay, I have to be quick on this one. Alright, fast, 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 fast. Run, 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 run. Go. Yep, there it is. Basically, you have to get there, like, you have to race to it. Kind of like the nun thing. You have to beat, you can't really beat him, but you have to, like, get there quickly, and you'll see the guy turn into, like, a bunch of crows, or that's supposed to be, like, your shadow of crows. Yep. Very interesting. An old bottle of St. Amelin Grand Cru is covered with dust. Let's see. I think there's stuff on this lampstand. Yee. An old worn out coat hangs on the rack. In one of its pockets is a pair of gloves. Okay. Take the gloves. Yee. Go up the stairs. 24 minutes. Oh my gosh. I'm nowhere near the end. That's why I'm saying that. I'm not, like I said, I don't care how far I get in, or how long this takes, but man, I really don't want to have to wait for a 40-minute long video to get out. Oh man. Alright. Now my eyes are focusing on the gloom. I can see that the person sitting on the bed is an old elderly woman. She's just dressed up as a young girl for some reason. She appears not to hear me or see me from here. I would need to get closer if I had to explain myself. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not even tired. Or at least I don't feel tired. That's weird. I never... It's only 9:10. I don't ever feel tired like this. It's crazy. No, I don't want to dance and sing anymore. It's enough for today. I want my lemonade. I want to play. Maybe I'm just bored of the story because I've played this game like, I don't know, 5-6 times over. Who are you? Actually, madam, I'm afraid I've never met you before. I do not know who you are. You don't you recognize me? No, I do not. I'm sorry, you're not that famous, madam. No, madam, I'm afraid I do not. I'm very sorry. Oh, no, not at all. It's fine. It's been a while since I last performed. I suppose I don't, but don't you forget that I'm the great little catty singer, dancer, and golden girl. I don't know why I'm messing up these accents, bro. Of London's music halls. I want to get out of this place. Please help me get out. Hide and seek? Oh, I do love games. I go to the fog when I want to get away. Daddy won't find me there. You see, in the fog, there are no faces. Ah, okay. I'm looking for a gentleman. He's well dressed with red hair. Do you know him? He led me to this place. No, father. I have been practicing the latest repertoire as you ordered. I have behaved very well today, haven't I? Let's play. And oh shit! Now stand next to the fireplace and count to 3. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually a real game. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? And then it goes like 1, 2, 3. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? I can't remember how the game goes. I know the game goes in a certain way, with like how what is it? It's not Red Rover. It's like, it's definitely a real game. I just can't put my finger on it. You know what I'm talking about if you know it though. And there's her father. He just appears out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Hello. Oi, when did I get on a stage? Am I famous? 1, 2, 3. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? One more song. And her father is dead. Okay. Oh, damn it. What just happened? The blazes just happened. My head is pounding. And where did she go? Oh, no. Okay. I'm not reading this. I'm sorry. I'm not. Yep. I talk to you every now and then. There's a pile of things on the floor after Caddy's disappearance. There is a mask. We'll pick up the mask, my dude. See, it says it's cracked, but if you look at the bottom of it, it doesn't look like it's cracked at the bottom. You could totally reuse that. It's a porcelain mask. It broke when it fell. It's the distorted features. There's a grotesqueness to them. I don't like to look at it. And look, underneath the mask, a photograph of Caddy and her dad. Oh my gosh, why am I yawning so much, man? It has a note, Little Caddy Show. There is a girl lit up by the spotlight in a music hall singing to live piano. Oh, right, gloves. It's a spherical piece of metal, a doorknob? Why is there a doorknob in there? An old wardrobe. Open it. The wardrobe is locked. Nice. Nice. How could you have an wardrobe that's locked, bro? It's like, what, well, I don't even think it's 1960s. It's pretty... Oh, and this is actually really cool. So, in the collector's edition and the other edition from what I know of, this is not a 3D space. Like, it was only 2D and you could only go from left to right. And I thought it was so cool when they added this, because you could never really walk around in here. So I think it's really cool that they added this. This is a really cool little detail that they added. It gives it more of a space that like you can feel like where you are. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's a really neat thing. It looks like lyrics to a song entitled "The Last Song for You." The verses are scrawled so poorly as to make them illegible. Man, I gotta figure out why I'm yawning so much, because I don't even know why. This piano is so dusty, I dare say it hasn't been played in years. I wonder if it still works. Well, play it. Something is preventing one of the keys from depressing. Well, there was a key hidden under the key. Whoa! Craziness. Inception. Yeah, I don't plan on editing these videos. I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. So don't expect too much. I might cut short a little bit of this. Well, y'all wouldn't know this because y'all weren't here, but I started off kind of weird, and I kind of goofed a bit. I hit a wrong episode, and I was already started on another episode. Basically, I was at the wrong place, so I'm gonna have to kind of make it shorter. Okay, here's another achievement. So, watch what's coming from behind the curtains. I can faintly see the outline of a figure on the other side. Okay, the record player that's playing right there. You'll see it. Hold on. Whoa. It's a porcelain doll with lifelike proportions. The face has been removed, leaving her featureless, but its wig shines brightly as though of human hair. I think I could strip off the hair if I pulled it hard. If I pull it hot. Fuck. If I pull it up hard. Yeah, this might be an hour long. Because I'm not anywhere near. Hold on. With the hair removed, the doll is even more unsettling. Okay, so you basically have to flip this around a lot. The record is scratched, it's repeating on loop. Okay, now the man's crying. Laughing. Crying. Okay, that says you were in the veil backwards, and that's the secret achievement. Well, you kind of have to find it. That's one of the secrets. Basically, the guy said you were in the veil, so yeah, vet niroi. I have no life. Yes, this man's. No, no, no. Did I not pray enough? Have I not written faithfully every last note you screwed into me? Middle C up to A, measure G up to C, tied F, second violin, bar 2, middle C up to A, double note E, G, C. No, this was supposed to be our masterpiece. Viola, C up an octave, and then up to G. I will say straight up, I play guitar, okay? I know chords. I know tabs. I can read tab. I have no idea what the fuck that man just told me. What? Who do you think you are? Are you blind, man? Can't you see that I'm creating the angel's voice, the work, C to A, an octave higher, A, fragile voice? A fragile voice flutters around the strophe. No, 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 no. Hands swallow you, laugh at you. I lost it again. Are you alright, sir? My inspiration, too, is lost, quite lost in the fog. The notes moan. Just her. Oh boy, here we go again. Who was she? Oh, beautiful Daphne, the best soloist that a composer could have, the voice of an angel, what made my music possible. She was standing there by the window, the wind caressed her cheeks, it danced in her golden hair, her dress glowed like an ember in the dusk sun. Bro, you're playing violin at nighttime. What are you doing? The mausoleum outside the house, is that where Daphne is buried? That's right. I visited her many nights and have even slept beside her on the floor, cold wet stone floor. What happened to her? She was very delicate, like a flower in the desert, like a petal in the storm. The sickness, it just swept her away. Her voice, my God, her voice. It came from heaven. She was the angel of my music. Have you seen a weird man? I'm following a man, though come to think of it, maybe he is following me. He has a red beard and wears a cape. Sometimes I find this man too. Among my notes, I feel him close to me at times. Please, I need to get out of this place. You asked me for words, but words are betrayers. They're dirty. Music, just music remains beautiful, but it's a prisoner inside walls. We must set it free. I can't help you now. Not until my work is finished. My work is the important thing. She was my only inspiration. I feel like I was speaking gibberish. I don't think I even spoke English there for a second. I must go. My music and singing surround you, my man. Wait. Hold on. Paper bound up in a roll seems to be discarded musical scores. I was about to say, I feel like I'm missing something. Because the porcelain mask is supposed to be fixed before you do all that. I mean, it doesn't have to be before talking to him. Well, I mean, you can talk to him and then get the porcelain mask fixed and all that, but wait, hold on. What am I trying to say? Basically, I was supposed to get the resin and all that stuff, but you were supposed to have already found this bound up paper roll. It's a big black feather with some gray spots on the base. On my own, here we go. Now, the reason I didn't put any of the clothing artifacts or anything on that doll was because it's like, why? I mean, I could do the same thing whenever I get back. I just gotta go up here, get the resin, put it on the porcelain mask, and then go back. So, I mean, it's not like I could do it either way. Now, I know I managed to cut the feather with the resin. So, I know I didn't visit that stump before, but it basically had resin on it, and you would figure that out if you went to it first. But I didn't. I played this a lot, so I know where it is and all that stuff. I've stuck the pieces together with the resin. The face, it reminds me of a girl from one of the paintings. Well, that's kind of coincidental, don't you think? I mean, you were in a mansion full of paintings of only one girl, and that one girl is Daphne. So, I mean, don't you think that it might be Daphne? Well, I mean, I guess that one's Katie, and I don't know who that dude is. I don't know who that dude is either. That's Daphne, though. And I'm not going to look at that painting. See, I know that what he's saying has something to do with violin or viola, but, I don't know much about that. I know guitar, and I can guess bass. Like, I can say bass. I mean, bass has chords, but bass is really different from guitar. Daphne, you're back. Are you a figment of my melancholic mind? Are you the ghost of my dying music? No, it doesn't matter because you're with me again. And I know now exactly how to compose my masterpiece. Please take my violin. Now that I have completed my work, I no longer have a use for it. It needs to be with her. Go to the mausoleum and place the violin where her heart lies. The angel of my music will guide you here. Will guide you. Here, take the key to the mausoleum, my friend. Oh, please, I need to get out of this place. I didn't know that there was another one. In the fog, we haven't eyes, but we count on our ears. To find your way, you must search for the Simurgh. What is the Simurgh? Pray tell. It is what the crows are searching for. It is what you are searching for, too. Now, see, and here's the thing. How would you know that? The music and singing surround you, my man. Look for the Simurgh. But how... What? How would you know what the Simurgh is, by the way? Because that's only, like... Not everybody knows about that. So that's even more evidence. If you didn't know already that you were already in the Vale, that should be more evidence. Well, time to get this key and get on out of here. 40 minutes passed, and I'm not nowhere near done. Brother? The sarcophagus is broken. What on earth is the Where on earth is the coffin? Who could have done this? Well, I don't know about you, but there's a big fucking hole and dirt's coming out of the sarcophagus, so I wouldn't know. A trail of soil leads from the sarcophagus to the hole. Was the coffin transported through here? Sure, why not? Just, Oh, and look at that. It conveniently leads to the bookstore. I'm going to unlock this door real quick. I really don't think you have to, but I'm going to anyways. All it does is when you get done, you're supposed to go back out that door to go get the letter that's on the ground. It's locked. It's locked. Oh, you hear knocking. What was that? First jump scare. Maybe I can see something if I look into the keyhole. Peekaboo. Darkness there and nothing more. Okay, Edgar Allan Poe, chill out. And there you go. That's the picture of the application on the Switch. I'm not kidding. That's really what it looks like, I think. Hold on. Almost. Got about right. Mm, I really don't want to read these books. I don't. Like, I'll show you where you can find the secret achievement because it's easy to find on this one, but I'm not going to be reading all these books. Also, I don't know if I have to talk to this dude, but I will. I beg your pardon, sir, if I have startled you. What are you doing here in the dark? I am reading these marvelous books. Sure, in the dark, but how can you see the words without any light? That is the only way to see them, really, that is, if you want to see the words on the other side of the page, the words from the shadows. Shadow always hides from the light, you know, so they can only be read in darkness. Are you the owner of this bookshop? Oh, goodness, no. The bookshop doesn't belong to anyone. Not since I found it here. I am just a guest, an explorer of these ancient tomes. Man of weird appearance. Have you seen a man pass this way? He has red hair. He's red-haired, tall, and wears a cape. Oh, yes, I know of whom you speak. I see him here from time to time pursuing the books. He would pick one off the shelf, glance at it, and then put it back. He and I never spoke, though. Why do you ask? Can you tell which books this man pursued? Let me think. Ah, yes, I recall him looking at unexplored places of the Empire. An excellent tome, very revealing and very rare. This bookshop is very fortunate to have a copy in its collection. I'm not sure where it is now, but I'm sure it can't be far. I see him sometimes, but he slips away whenever I try to meet him. I feel as if he's guiding me towards something. And maybe so. We each have our own rabbit to lead us through lost places. Well, now that's weird, because the last episode... Would you know the importance of the meaning of Simurgh? Simurgh. Ah, yes, the Bird King. There's a book of ancient poetry here that makes mention of him. I'm sure you can find it here somewhere. Excuse the interruption. Pardon the interruption, sir. I will leave you to your reading. Okay, so here's the thing. There are 5 books that you can only capture if they're in the dark. But it's really jank, and it's really weird. And I don't understand why some of them you can and some of them you can't. Like, for some reason, I can't read that one. I don't know why. It's weird. There we go. But basically, those are like 5 real-life books. Like the Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe and stuff like that. And it'll just tell you what it is. I hear a woman's voice in the distance. It sounds as if she's singing a lullaby? I was actually terrified for a second that my game broke, because I thought the black line right there was I thought it glitched out, or I thought my game broke for just a second. A book lies on the floor. Its spine reads, Unexplored Places of the Empire. A page has been marked. Sure, read it. The place of... I'm not reading this. Oh my gosh, do I have to actually go all the way fucking down that? I think... No, please don't tell me. You can't be serious. No, wait, actually I don't. Okay, I was terrified at the moment because I thought I had to go all the way down. Maybe? Let's see. Oh no, bro. No. Don't tell me I have to go all the way. A surprisingly lush vegetation covers the place. I don't recognize the species this plant belongs to. Well, I mean... Hold on. Wait a second. Now, this is some BS-ery. Because how in the world... I know for a cracked wall, a long green vine has grown through it. I know for a fact that this room goes somewhere. Hello. There we go. Come on. There's a note partly obscured by mud. You know, this is the fucked up part about this episode. What this basically says is he fell asleep because of this humming. A pile of ragged clothes caked with mud and full of holes. He basically knew that there was danger here, that the rats would kill him, and he couldn't fall asleep. But the really fucked up thing is this is Daphne, and she put him to sleep, and he died because he fell asleep to her singing. That's fucked up. The violin has disappeared amongst the roots as if swallowed up. The trunk seems to be expanding. Noise! And then that noise came from above. We're almost there. We're almost done. And, I mean, not a moment too soon. I think I'm pretty accurate on almost an hour. It's crazy how long these are getting. I really don't try to make these last super long, but seeing as how I think the later or the farther you get, the more time it takes. But, wow. The tree has grown. See, I don't understand that whole light thing either. Some of the branches have crashed through the window and into the street. On the ground lies a book entitled "The Songs As I Lie." The page which it has opened has been torn out, but the remaining fragment identifies the song title, "The Search for Simurgh." Am I able to look at it? Okay. Alright. Time to get out of this place. Maybe I might not be able to keep up with my my rule. I don't want to try to make these hour-long episodes, but if that's how much time it takes to complete an episode, I really can't argue against it. I didn't think it would take that long. I think I once during the summer of my high school year, because I actually played this in high school. I think one day in the summer, I spent the entire day playing Season 1 and Season 2 of this game, and I think I actually got it done at the end of the day. And I started from like 10 o'clock, and I ended it at like 8. So this game series can be ended pretty quickly, but it's just really time consuming if you're trying to do everything. Like, I'm really weird, and you're going to see it whenever I play Luigi's Mansion, but like when the paper sheet captured in the branches is within my reach. On the page is a strange poem. Burst into the wind, they sought for the king, but lost for the birds. They wept in suffering and flew to the sea. Compelled by a need, they found there was silence. Their quest was complete. So wind, birds, sea, silence. Alright. Hello. How are you? Wind, birds, sea, silence. Wind, birds, sea, silence. Yeah. Get out of here. So another achievement you can get is also managing to find your way without having the need to get lost. So I'm going to put on the volume so I can hear. I need to read the parchment. Wind, birds, sea, silence. Wind, birds, sea, silence. Wind. Birds. Sea. I think silence is this way. That's silence. Yeah, boy. I'm too good. That's actually the easiest one I've gotten. The sound's randomized depending on like what playthrough you play, and I'm really surprised I got that first try because that's kind of hard to get, like getting it that easy. Because sometimes you have to walk all the way across the map and all that. Your ticket, please. Sure, take it. I don't want it. Oops. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Please come in. Don't mind if I do. Okay. We're almost there, boys. We've only got like, I'd say about 5 more minutes because, you know, Alexandre likes to talk a whole lot. Oh, but I was saying earlier before I got cut off, so you're going to notice it in my Luigi's Mansion video, but, like, whenever... So I have this thing where whenever I beat a game completely by using, like, the completionist way, like, I go for everything, I look for everything possible. That's usually how I play the game over again. It's weird. I'm weird about that. Hello, Jeremiah. I knew you would find us eventually. Welcome to our humble performance. You were there. You were part of the group. You don't remember my name, do you? I'm Alexandre. What is all this about? What do you want from me? From you? Nothing, dear Jeremiah. It is you who came here, searching for answers. It is the same as when you joined our group. We each came with our own reasons, but do you remember yours? True philosophy. Indeed, it was our thirst for knowledge that drew us together. No one awaits us for us out there, dear Jeremiah. There is no one who will care for us when our hour comes. We had been alone until now. How did I end up in London after being buried in a boarding school? The bird protects us. It is by his design that we should meet again, but we are not the only ones who take shelter beneath his wings. Cool. I asked how did I get here? His influence and power is ever expanding, ever reaching. Do you not feel him beckoning? I only want to wake from this nightmare, to be honest, my dude. This is no nightmare. It is only a show, a performance. The truth we seek lies beyond the curtains. Now we have crossed the point of no return. The lights are on, the stage is set, and soon you shall meet the actors. Welcome. Oh, boy. Cool. This belongs to you. Alright. Are you fucking serious? Take the mask. Thank you. The last door. I'm not reading that. And resume. Yay! The adventure continues in episode 4. Alright, well, that's gonna do it. I'm going to hopefully finish season 1 soon this year. And if it doesn't get finished this year, I have really fallen off my wagon. But, nonetheless, we're almost done. There's only one more episode left, and that is... Let me see if I can remember what it is. I think... Ancient Shadows. Alright. That's it. That's the only one. That's all that's left of the episode of Season 1. And then I can play Season 2, and it's brand new to me, because I have not touched it still. And I've had this game ever since I started it. Actually, since I started this series. So, I'm impatient. I want to play it. I really want to play it. I want to play Season 2 so bad. But, I'll wait. Because I told y'all I would wait until I got done with Season 1, and I wouldn't play it until I recorded it. So, like and subscribe. If you like the series, please leave a like. Comment if you want. I'll try to answer them. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.